let's play 1.4 on the bass here. We're gonna make sure that we have our instrument in tune, all that good stuff before we play, of course, and we have our music, and of course our trusty little metronome, all right? First, let's get into our left hand over the upper bout on the left side here, and our finger ready to pluck. We're gonna try this one time at 60 beats per minute. See if you did it already by yourself. 1.4 delightful, and try playing along with me. Here we go. We're gonna find the D string on the 1, 2, 3rd string from our thumb. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if you're having trouble with that, or you're struggling trying to play it like us on 60 beats per minute, what you gotta do then is kind of break it up and play it slower at a slower tempo. What we're gonna do in this video though is try to keep it at 60 beats per minute for the sake of the video, and we're gonna go and break it up into measures instead of doing both of them. So we're gonna, what that means, we're gonna start with measure 1. Measure 1 being the quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter rest, and that's it. We're not gonna play the rest of the piece of the music on 1.4, just the first measure. Now, what we're gonna do is also count out loud, because we know what pitch we're playing D. We don't need to practice that. We gotta practice the placement of the beat and where that is within the measure and what you're supposed to be doing. For example, we're lining up beat 1 with a quarter note, beat 2 with a quarter note, beat 3 with another quarter note, and then beat 4 is when we mute the string and stay silent. So it's pluck, 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 mute with the beat of the metronome. Let's try that. Just measure 1. Get our metronome started again. Playing position. Measure 1 only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, mute. Try it again. Make sure you're counting out loud with me and making sure that you stay silent on beat 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that you played measure 1, let's try measure 2. In this case, we have a quarter note, a quarter rest, a quarter note, and a quarter rest. Pluck, mute, all on the beat with the metronome and on the D string. Let's get our metronome started and try measure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. Again, staying quiet on the rest and counting on the notes. 2, ready, again. 1, 3. Okay, now let's try combining measure 1 and measure 2 together. We're gonna start at measure 1, pluck, 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 rest, go right into measure 2, pluck, rest, pluck, rest. Here we go, metronome started. Measures 1 and 2 only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Okay, let's try it again. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Okay, awesome. Now, what you might have noticed already is that measure 3 and 4 are next, and they're also the exact same rhythm and melody as measures 1 and 2. So you just play measures 1 and 2 again, like we just kind of practiced. Now, we're not gonna go over and practice measures 3 and 4 because they're the same thing, but you could practice measures 2 and 3, the 2 middle measures, so that we can practice how it feels like to repeat the same melody like you did earlier from the end of the beginning of the melody. But that's not necessary for us right now. This is a pretty simple melody, and I think we can handle it. So let's play the whole thing now, counting out loud on the quarter notes and staying silent on the rest when we mute. Here we go. This is measures 1 through 4 all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Good. If you can do that a couple of times by yourself without making any mistakes at a slower tempo or the tempo we just did, then you're good to go for the next one. Let's try this time, however, without counting, just playing like we did at the beginning of the video. Just playing music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it.